sleeping till noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell you. Southside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell you brought in this Southside dog. Yeah, the Southside dog.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. 58, who's here, set? Set.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Yep. Chip slant. West side zip. Good height.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long.
331. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 target.
Right to the air goes Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now that. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. Catch made there by Watson. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, a run for right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn on, son. All right.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, brains is best. We're standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Stack. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58,
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, here we go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and come back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. West right, zip. 58, here's that. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
319, get that. Tonight.
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one.
Ready, ready.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. 60-6.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
On the double.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is right. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Our run here with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Fields. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a big play. A little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Check the Eagles.
The drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action. Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Ward. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 1st grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action, it's Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around when it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good pick. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Is that all right?
They go play action with Fields. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. On the move past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10.
It didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he's into a slot to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
It is
9.
second and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Play action now for Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Head up. This is right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Third and 10.
Here we go.
Now an option here, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. With the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Move it, right.
On the give, it's right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Ward. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And third down coming up.
Come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Here we go.
Motion.
Green light. Right.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A give, and here's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Ward. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
A carry here for Wright. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Omar Spates on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard
From the
line.
31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Green 19, guys. Right.
Taking the read, this is Fields. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Fields. Touchdown, Lions. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Titans 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Ward to throw again. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 551. 551.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Ready? Franco leading. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check track. Check track. Dragon 60. Go street. Go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going from here. And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary has actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down for Tennessee. They'll look to throw yet again. Swing this one out to White, and he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Second and inches at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
19-18.
They'll run with White. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over, you come away with nothing. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Hollywood Brown, touchdown Titans. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go. 319, guys.
On first down, a run for right. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
5-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
331. Easy.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mayday. Up. Here we go. No mas. Blue 58, blue 58, right?
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. 11. What's right?
Here's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's a give up the middle with White. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Ready, break! Ready,
back to the air once more on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down for Tennessee.
That's good for Titans.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates. Set Bronco 80. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, side. 551. Right.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
March right. You got what? Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again here to right. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here, go.
Back on the ground and back to right. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Here we go, side. Go ahead.
He'll run with right, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Right.
They run again with right. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.